They got caught in the school, and the police took him. They took them to the prison. They called me. I went over there and I got my son right in front of the cop. And I thank God for those cops back then.
Yes.
And I hit him. You know what he said to me? Don't hit him here. Don't hit him here. Take him home. And you beat the crap out of him. And then you tell, if he said that he's going to call the cops, tell him to call us.
That's right.
And when he calls us, we're going to say we're too busy. Your mother is teaching you something.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
I'm telling you this.
Yes.
God had me talking to, I don't know,
Yes.
the kids
Yes.
for a purpose, but also let's talk now to the grown-ups.
Yes.
Sometimes, because we are big and the kids are young, we think that we're going to do things because the Bible said in the book of Proverbs, provoke not
Children
your
of the
children.
wrath.
Okay.
Yes.
And what happened? I'm guilty of, I'm telling you, Pastor, I'm guilty from my little hands all the way to the toes. Because my son, my youngest one, he's a follower. And that's why I'm trying to talk to you guys. Don't follow. You got your father, follow your father.
Yes.
Amen.
Follow your grandfather.
Yes.
I'm not going to say, but I'll follow a grown-up. Because sometimes the grown-up that live up there don't have no good intentions for you.
Amen.
They don't have no good intentions.
That's right.
But for the grown-ups, my son, my baby son, ever since he was 10 years old, I'm telling you, that boy has been giving me grief and suitcases.
Wow.
Put all the problems.
Yes.
I was in court from that time, from the time he was 8 years old until not too long ago, right?
Yes.
You know what? I used to pray for him. And I prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed. And you know what? The Bible says pray without ceasing.
Yes.
Pray in season and out of season.
Yes.
Pray and faint not.
Oh,
And I haven't fainted because I'm still praying for him. But you know what? Prayer changes things.
yes, it
Yes, it
does.
does.
The thing is that the Bible don't say when to stop praying. Oh, I got the result. I prayed. No, it's not like that.
All right.
We got to pray and keep on praying for our children
Yes.
and for us. Because when my son was little, I tell you, I was in court all the times until my son was 40-some years old.
Mm.
My God.
You know, my son is a follower. And he's not that of following a little bit. Nowadays, almost 45.
Yes.
Don't do that. Listen to your parents.
Yes.
Amen.
Even if you don't like it. The Bible also said in the book of Proverbs to honor your father and your mother.
That's right.
Okay? And how we honor your father and your mother is not by jumping and kissing their feet. It's by obeying.
Obey.
Obey.
Yes. Yes.
Obeying.
Amen.
And
Yes.
I'm not going to tell you that you're going to obey all the time because guess what? We make mistakes
That's
too.
right. That's right.
We make mistakes. Sometimes it's good to say, well, let's sit down. You told me to spend money in this, but I want to spend money in that. But you're telling me it's going to last long, but I want this, but I'm going to get more out of it than allowing it to last longer. Why? Because the kids get tired of things quick. They get tired.
Yes,
I'll
ma'am.
tell you.
Yes,
Again, with my daughter got so much junk
Yes.
that then we don't realize that in the long run we become pack rats without knowing. But God
Yes.
is so good and so merciful
Yes.
that we say, Lord, teach me how to pray. Right here, he's telling us not only how to pray, but he's telling us how to stay away from hell.
Yes.
Hell. The devil come to kill, steal, and destroy. that you want to see,
Come on.
by giving you things that you like, by overeating,
Wow.
by cursing.
Come
Sometimes we don't think that cursing is bad. Oh, I didn't say no curse word. All I said was the D.
Yeah.
D what?
Yeah.
You don't have to be saying no D. God is giving a new vocabulary.
Yeah.
I am not a scholar. I didn't go to school until 12th grade. I grew up until the age of 10 in Puerto Rico in a poor country. Then we came to West Babylon.
Yes.
Where did we come? It was 4 houses and everything else was factories. One house way over there, one house way over there, one house way over there, and we wind up in a nursery surrounded with trees. We were not, and we were 11. We were not allowed to talk to each other after 6 o'clock. It's bedtime and I don't want to hear you.
Yes.
Enjoy your youth. Enjoy your youth.
Yes.
Listen to your parents.
Yes.
Listen to your teachers and be careful.
Yes.
Because all the teachers don't mean no good either.
No, they don't.
But I'm trying to open your eyes. Stay away from the things of the devil. Overeating, cursing,
My
gambling, stealing,
Say
lasciviousness,
it.
prostitution,
Yeah.
humbling, adultery, shacking. Because you know what? I'm not going to say, I'm guilty.
All right.
I'm not going to say I didn't do it. But guess what? I learned that the only ones, the shark are the roaches and the rats. Why? Because they are mingling in the same place all the time. Listen to your parents.
Yes.
When we talk, it's for a reason.
Yeah.
When God haven't given me a message like this for I don't know how long.
My God.
Because in 1992 was the first time that I stepped on a pulpit, and it was in a church in Hartford, Connecticut.
Yes.
And the name of the church was St. Paul. And I came out of the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 1 to 3. And my theme was, my message was, working in the building. So, when God talked to us, I don't care how long it is, and we still remember, it's because God has a purpose. There's a purpose there. Listen, you want to have whatever you want to have, work for it.
Amen.
Ask. Your father don't have it. Guess what? You got, but let's say, step parents here.
Yes.
You got the deacons. You got the deacon. You got your grandfather. You got mothers. Maybe one can give you $20, but maybe somebody else can.
Wow. Yes.
Listen to your parents. Don't wait until it's said too late.
My God.
The devil come to kill, steal, and destroy, and he is ready to grab, hell does not get tired of being full.
My God.
Come on.
Death is not tired to drive people to hell. Why? Because if death would have been tired, she would be still dragging people to hell every second. People say, oh, so-and-so die here. You know that people die every second?
Yes.
Every split minute, by the twinkling of an eye, people die.
Yes, they do.
In the area where we are, in less than 2 months, 12 people already have died.
My God.
You can die by somebody kill you, somebody hurt you, and out of that hurt, you got sick, and that wound make you worse, and you die out of that. You can die out of cancer. But you know what the worst thing is?
What?
You can die with lying.
Wow.
Because you know where we're going to wind up lying? In hell.
That's right.
The Bible tells us, even if we are in the kitchen, and this is for the women's, I'm telling you, I do it myself. Pastor, it's me first. I do it myself. We are in the kitchen. He always tell me, hey, you're getting fat because you stay in the kitchen. Guess what? I said to him, I'm on a diet. But, and I'm gonna tell you the truth, I don't do that every day. I'm on a diet, but when we buy ice cream, what happens? I go and I bring him one to the bed. I eat one in the kitchen, but I eat one with him. See? Those are things that are going to take us to hell.
Wow.
I'm just saying, you know, I spoke to this girl last night, and she said to me, there comes her, because she don't even want to call her mother, Mom. There comes her. She got home. I said, let's stop the teaching, and I talk to you tomorrow. I don't care. I'm not afraid of her. I said, no, it's not that. But God is not the author of confusion.
No, it's not.
And it's time for peace. Let it go. I close the Bible, and I say good night. I keep praying for you. And I closed the Bible, and she hung up. Again, don't ask me why I talk about all this to the people, to the children, to the old, to the new, to the ones they feel like I got it all the way up to here. Guess what? Sometimes we think we got it all the way up to here, down park. And without realizing, it's already trapped.
All right.
It's already trapped. Why? Pride. It's going to take us to hell.
Wow.
The tongue, in the book of James, talk about it. It's going to take us to hell. We got to learn how to pray. Lord, teach me how to girdle my mouth. Hold my tongue, Father. And everything that is not of you, root it out. Lord, if I say anything before it comes out, help me to push it out.
Yeah.
Because the Bible said that out of your mouth, blessings and cursing come out.
Yes.
Out of your mouth.
Yes.
And everything that is in is coming out. One way or another. Like the bishop used to say every now and then, if it doesn't come this way, it's going to come that way, but it got to go somewhere.
Yes. Yes.
It got to go somewhere.
Yes.
And I'm just saying,
Yes.
by the grace of God, I pray that I open somebody's eyes. And this is all I got. Just teaching us, not me, teaching us, because I need it more, maybe than some of you. I feel sometimes like, oh, I'm the worst sinner. I'm the worst sinner, Lord. Thank you that you said that your mercy is everlasting. Everlasting.
Wow.
Out of my heart.
Yes.
Everything that I told you today,
Yes.
out of my heart.
Yes.
Not every day is whooping and howling and screaming,
Wow.
but out of my heart.
Yes.
That's what God gave me.
Yes.
Tell them how to stay out of hell. Because the
My
devil
God.
only kills, steal,
Something
and
to think
destroy.
about.
Yes.
And I love you.
Yes.
I love you all. I pray for all of you. At midday, him and the Daiquiris and we always praying every single day, except Saturdays and Sundays. Every single day. And I pray for all of you.
Yes.
Just because you're not in front of me doesn't mean that I don't pray for you.
Yes.
Sister Miriam
Yes.
and Sister Daiquiri,
Yes.
Sister Kobe,
Yes.
especially Sister Miriam.
Yes.
God had me praying for these three women. But the most that I pray for is for Sister Miriam. Depression
Yes.
and the knee problem. And we are to pray one for another.